Welcome to June 2023 Tarotscopes, y'all. It's your girl, Tatianna Tarot. I am finally sitting down to get to do this. Please pardon me if there are any interruptions in the background. There might be construction, there might be some dogs hollering. My baby might be coming in to make a cameo if she feels like it. So we just gonna roll with the punches and do what we do as we do best. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Tatianna. I am a tarot diviner. I'm a akashic record practitioner. I'm Iyalorisa of the Sheshe tradition. I do a lot of things, Espiritista. Yeah, so anyway, you will catch me monthly offering this juicy and lengthy video telling you what's going on for the month. All right, so if you're watching this, please just bear in mind that it could apply for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. There are no rules because this has no substantial weight on actual astrology. I'm not an astrologer. I am a diviner. I'm a spiritist. So I just channel information for the signs. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going on in the sky, although it does often correlate to the astrological placements in the transits that are happening. So that being said, take what you need, leave the rest. Please like, share, and subscribe for your girl. And let me know how this video is hitting the spot for you, if it is, in the comments below. I'm so excited to get started. As per usual, we're gonna get started with the sign of the month. The season right now is in Gemini. All right, so let's get into it, okay? I'm using the standard decks as I always do. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck. I'm using my Romani Oracle deck. And I'm using the Psychic Tarot deck. Oh, before we actually get started, I just want to let y'all know, okay? Want to let you know that I am offering a summer sale. So what I have is a dope online membership. It's called Possess Your Spirit. I offer really top quality workshops, classes, meditations, spaces for you, sacred spaces for us of the diaspora to practice our birthright, our gifts that are in our lineage, whether it's divination, whether it's mediumship, whether it's subtle energy healing work. We do this in our membership, in the membership monthly. And so for the month of June, throughout the whole month of June, you can get 20% off 3 consecutive months of Possess Your Spirit using the code HOTSUMMA, HOTSUMMA, in the checkout box. All right, and you will get the 20% off for each month for 3 consecutive months. It is a time will be had in Possess Your Spirit. I've got numerous amounts of tutorials from akashic record work, subtle energy work, and themes that deal with clearing blockages in your finances, welcoming ease and abundance, working with your ancestors, rituals, spiritual baths, all of that is in the membership. And every month I add something new. I am currently finishing my 6-week course, Beyond the Veil. And so when mama's working, okay, with her children, I am focusing on one thing at a time. So this, after that, which will be in 2 weeks, we'll finish. I will be adding new material to the membership, but the membership in and of itself is very hearty and abundant. And so you have a lot of videos there as is to feed your appetite, so to speak. So I just wanted to let you guys know, really take advantage. Hot summer, because I know a lot of you be like, I want to do it, but it's not the right time, or yaka yaka yaka. Now is the right time, baby. You want to get right for the summer. So let's get into June Tarotscopes for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Grace, Spirit. What is the message for Gemini this month? What is it that they need to be informed of, be aware of? What is it that you wish for them to know? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's see what we're getting out here. Let's just fan out the cards. Let's see what the oracle is saying. Okay, and I'm feeling the need to pull from this area. Ooh, that's an interesting card. We're getting the 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups already, Queen of Cups, This is a very, very busy month for you, Geminis. I mean, I'm not surprised because it is your season. You are entering a new era, a new chapter, a new year. Happy birthday to all my Gemini people out there. So much love. Geminis get a lot of bad rap. I don't know why. I love Geminis. But, okay, this is busy season for you. To see the Seven of Pentacles, this is a card that very much entails almost like a hustling energy. It's anticipation, it's expectation, it's a sense of internal demand. And that comes from really doing the work in whatever facet of life the work is. It could be on a personal note. You've been doing personal work. You've been doing alchemy in your spiritual life, in your finances, in your romantic life, whatever, maybe even in your career, and you're like, where are the results? Give me the bag. Where's the bag I've been working for? What's going on? I think with a lot of you Geminis, what I'm sensing is the need for you to stop the brakes and detach yourself from any outcome and expectation, which is very trite. I know we hear this a lot, and it's not easy because it's like you want a certain outcome, you have a certain goal, you expect the goal to manifest in a certain time frame or what have you, or to see the fruit of your labor, and it may not be coming out the way that you want it to come out, or may not be showing itself so quickly. With the Seven of Pentacles, we have this sense of almost anxiety, almost like anticipation. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm waiting. It's growing. It's not growing fast enough. It's taking a long time. This reminds me of myself. When I'm in the gym waiting for the results to come the next day. And it's like, girl, you've been training for a long time. When are these muscles going to grow, right? It's almost very parallel to that. There is growth. There are rewards. There are physical things that are indicative of the fruit of your labor, indicative of the work that you've been putting in, indicative of the effort and the trajectory that you're on. And there are other signs and clues to show you that you are on the right track. I just think that there's this like this bug of it's just this need to see things prematurely. It's like you're anticipating things prematurely. You want things to happen before they're ready to happen. And so what Spirit is saying, detach yourself from the outcome this month. There is nothing else that you need to do. I think you have been working a lot. I think you've been wearing a lot of hats. I almost see this vision of like this deity with 7 arms juggling all types of things. And it may not even be intentional. You may not be heavily goal-oriented. Some of you guys are, but it could have just been circumstance, things that just fall into your lap, things that you have to handle, life steering you in another direction, plot twists occurring. This is very natural. I mean, you are entering a new chapter, a new era, as I mentioned before, in your life. This is a new season, and so a new season calls for a new direction, a new pace, a new identity, a new shift. And so it's almost like with the 5 of Cups here, there could be some sadness, there could be some grief, there could be some extra pressure on yourself that you're applying. Why aren't I where I need to be? Where, I expected to have this and this and this in my life at this point in time, and it's not here. Or I'm doing everything that I can, that I am aware of, to get this outcome. And okay, maybe I'm seeing some leaves sprouting, but I want the whole damn tree. And this may very much be the case of you doing too much. You are doing too much. And particularly for this season, you've done a whole rotation around the sun. Celebrate the fact that you did a whole rotation around the sun. Celebrate the fact of that whole lengthy journey, 365 days. And what has transpired in those 365 days? How much have you grown? How much have you learned? What was the theme of this prior year that's just passed for you, and kind of get a sense of what the theme is coming forward. This is an area of this reading with the 5 of Cups is be very mindful of not bringing the past into the present. Be very mindful of not bringing the sense of disappointment, shame, guilt, inadequacy, not doing enough, not feeling enough, not achieving enough, not having enough into a season that is enough, into a season that is going to be very bountiful for you. Less is more for you this month, okay? You are to unpack the weight that you have been carrying. You are to celebrate the work that you have been doing. You are to celebrate your essence, and the fact that maybe you don't need to do much work. Maybe you just need to wait for the right season to arise, and it will happen when it needs to happen, as it needs to happen, how it needs to happen. All right, there is almost like this, the answer's in front of your face. The bridge that can lead you to your castle, to your mansion, is right there, and you're too busy looking at a very outdated, antiquated way of being, of living, of receiving. Here, if you step into your royalty, if you step into your emotional wealth and explore the emotional depths and really feel what it is that you want, embody what it is that you want emotionally, I think that is really going to change the game for you. This is a month where you need to take care of yourself emotionally. This is a month where you need to pour yourself with more love. You need to surround yourself with more love, more grace, more acceptance, more ease, more softness, more welcoming, more being, more just, I am who I am, as I am, how I am in this moment, in this season, and I love myself through the darkness and the light. And so that you remove a lot of the stress and the pressures and almost this very narrow perspective of how things need to go, when there are numerous amounts of ways and possibilities that can arise on a miraculous scale, on a serendipitous scale, on a very magical scale that you're not even opening up to. So it's almost something energetically in your emotional frame point, in your emotional blueprint, that needs to be cleared, that needs to be addressed, because this next chapter calls you to be less analytical and less air elemental and more water based, if you get what I'm saying. More with the flow, more with the sensuality. Am I sensing that I want to push myself extra hard this week? Am I sensing that I need to be easy? Am I sensing that I need to read a book? Am I sensing that I need to do this and that? Okay, with the Queen of Cups, there is a lot coming to you, even romantically or even platonically, just really good, juicy love that fills your cup. You need to fill your cup. You need to allow yourself for your cup to be filled. And if you've experienced something where you feel like you've overstepped your boundaries, maybe you've ignored your own personal boundaries, maybe you've given yourself too much and people are taking advantage of you and your energy, this is a season where you can rest and replenish, right? But you also need to be in the energetic space, the emotional space, to allow yourself to do that. So many of us are asking and calling in for these things, but we're conditioned to not receive help. We're conditioned to block support. And so Spirit is saying in some way, maybe you are blocking support. Maybe you need to just do less and have other people do more for you, or at least call that in by feeling what that would feel like and seeing what arises when you step into the space of feeling what that feels like. Does some sort of resistance or fear arise? Do you have a memory of your childhood? Is somebody popping in your brain that could be their energy influencing you, stepping into a space of support? Really play with that and experiment with that this month. How can you be supported? How can I make this easier for myself? How can I make this easy? How can I receive more? How can I receive more blessings? How can I position myself to be more blessed? How can I be more of a blessing onto myself? And so with that, water element, it helps us do that. So drink lots of water. Okay, drink lots of water. Maybe even write down your emotions or write down your desires and feel those desires. Okay, so you don't want to completely absolve yourself from what you do best, which is thinking and writing and talking, but you want to supplement that with additional elemental support such as water. So whether it's taking spiritual baths, whether it's going on a vacation to the beach and really being one with the ocean, or really feeling the sensation of rain on your skin, feeling the sensation of the shower on your skin, really feeling the sensation of cool water when you drink it, so on and so forth, could be very beneficial for you, Geminis, this month. Okay, so Geminis, we've got you. Let's get into Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. What is going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Spirit for the month of June 2023? What is the information you have for Cancers? What is going on with my babies of the sea? My little Krabby Patties. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the Cancers in the world, whomever wants to watch this at whatever time, what do they need to know? We're going to fan this out again. We're going to fan this out. Cancers. You're getting the Four of Cups. You're getting the World, and you're getting the Strength card. Are you ready for what you say you want? Are you ready for what you say you want? A lot of this could pertain to your finances. It could pertain to reclaiming ancestral gifts, stepping into your ancestral purpose. You were reborn, you were incarnated once more into this lifetime for a specific agenda, for a specific purpose, for a specific path that you were to walk. For your destiny. Are you ready to live in alignment with that? Are you ready to walk the walk, talk the talk? Are you ready for marriage and commitment and a sacred partnership? So these are the elements in which this month's reading can apply to. You're getting the marriage and family here in the Oracle deck. The old women, which I'm assuming are the elders in your lineage, the witches in your lineage, the ones that are innately magical, and small money, which is really big money. Are you ready for what you say you want? This Four of Cups is the first card pulled for you Cancers, and it is giving a status of aloofness. Some of you guys are playing dumb. Some of you guys are crisscrossing your manifestation, so to speak. I don't even think that's the right word. You're asking for things and you're doing something completely opposite, or you're getting what you want and it's not enough, but you're not realizing that that's exactly what you asked for. So you need to step back and ask for something a little bit more in detail, okay? Because the Four of Cups is you're getting what it is that you want. It is quite literally in front of your face, and you're not seeing how it is. You're not seeing that it's what you want, or you're completely oblivious. You're in your mind too much, whereas you're normally in the water. You're normally a very water-oriented, sensual, emotional-based creature. So whereas the reading for Gemini was be more water, less air, you're more air and less water, which is not your natural state of being. With the Four of Cups, I really do feel like you've got guides, you've got a presence lingering around you that is trying to be a support system, that is trying to offer you your desires. I don't even think you're paying attention to the quality of thoughts you're thinking. I don't think you're really paying attention to what it is that you're calling into your existence, into your field. So with the Four of Cups, Spirit is saying, wake up, okay, get more specific, or start to see start to see the little things in your life really fall into place, the little things that you're asking for. I think you're on the precipice of something major. I don't know if it's a major accomplishment, a major opportunity, something you've been calling in for quite some time is right there. You can feel it, you can sense it. You've been feeling it for many months now. That's what Spirit is saying. And it's right there. But some of you may miss it altogether. I'm not saying that the opportunity is going to pass you by, so to speak. But It may be subtle. I don't know. It may be a subtle thing that is not so grand and obvious. I think some of us are getting exactly what it is we've called in for. Not us, because I'm not a Cancer, but some of you guys are getting what you called in for, and then you're like step tracking backwards and saying, okay, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I want. Or you're getting in, you're like, but I want something more. You're expecting something more from the very thing that you called in, and that is not the request you made to begin with. I hope this makes sense. This is like, for example, if you put in, I want a black spandex shorts. I want black spandex shorts on Amazon, right? Black spandex shorts on Amazon. But you did not, then you get the black spandex shorts and they are what you wanted, but you're like, oh, but I actually wanted Nike black spandex shorts. And Spirit is like, well, you didn't ask for Nike. You should have been more specific. These black spandex shorts can't turn into Nike. They're just a standard generic black spandex shorts that you asked for. Now you're asking more from something that is what you're getting, but it can't alchemize into what you want. So this is okay. I'm getting the sense that it's okay for you to explore your desires and to fine tune what it is that you want, but don't get stuck complaining about, don't get stuck in an attitude when you get what you want and it's not what you really want because you wasn't clear to begin with. So that's what Spirit is saying in the beginning of your reading. Are you ready for what it is that you want? Are you really clear? Are you fine tuning? Are you giving yourself the space to explore what it is that you want? Because some of us are not even in the space to explore. It's okay. Maybe you're like dating life, right? Say you're dating life. I want this experience. I want this sort of experience in my career, and I want this and I want that. I want this kind of feeling, and then you get it and you're like, actually, that's not really what I wanted. Like, now that I've experienced it, I want to switch up this equation a bit. You could do that, but a lot of us are not giving ourselves the opportunity to do that. In fact, a lot of you guys are getting very crabby and emotional about the wrong things instead of experimenting with the world, putting yourself out there, playing. And this is what June is for. June wants you out of the house. June wants you playing. June wants you fishing for potential. You need to be out there really clear on your boundaries, clear on the vision, clear on the feelings of what you want, and going out there and being like, okay, I want this and this, or I'm experience this, this works, this doesn't work, this works, this doesn't work, right? And also being very patient with yourself and patient with the process. Okay, instead of, complaining or getting in a space of self-deprecation or a space of like, oh my God, I'm not getting what I want. See what it is that you got that is working for you. And okay, you're gonna have elements that are working for you. You're gonna have elements that are not, but focus on what is working for you. And then say, okay, Spirit, these two things out of that situation wasn't really working for me. I want this whole situation again, but I want it with this experience on top to clarify, because I didn't clarify before. And keep on getting clear. The image that I'm getting of you guys is chiseling a stone and creating like a statue with that stone. And with each chisel, the formation of the image gets more clear, gets more defined, gets more beautified, so to speak. And it gets closer and closer to the finishing touch, the finishing element. And so you guys are right there. You guys are right there. I don't know what the finishing touch is. Again, it could be finances, it could be reclaiming something in your ancestral lineage in terms of your power, your magic, whatever. It could be a lover, a partner, a commitment, romantic relationship, expanding your family is right there. But y'all are like stuck in your ego. You're stuck thinking like, oh, this is what I got. This must be the only thing that I'm going to get. And so I'm going to pout. It's like, that's not the only thing you're going to get. You just wasn't clear, and you need to start again at the search bar and be more clear. If you want Nike, you want Nike. It's okay. But just bear in mind that you asked for this and that's what you got. So that is your message for June. Cancers. Let's get into Leo. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023? The Tarotscopes, the message. What does Spirit want to tell Leos? Ooh, we got 2 cards that flew out. Leos, this is a very transformative month for a lot of my signs. Spirit ain't playing with y'all. Okay? So Leo, the first card that you're getting is the 8 of Cups. Know your worth, Leos. I think you guys innately do this. Some of you guys, I'm getting the image of the sun. I'm getting the image of the lion. These are synonymous with the Leo energy. All right. Some of you guys are in a performative space where you're people pleasing, where you're trying to do the most and not being authentic to yourself. And it's time to refine those boundaries. It's time to say no. It's time to walk away from things that no longer serve you. It's time to walk away from people that are absorbing your light, your sun, and not reciprocating that back at you. Okay? It is time to put your foot down, to be more empowered, to be more independent, and to forge a new path. This may mean that you are stepping into your villain era, in a space and time where you're completely loved and beloved by people, where you're the light, where you're the entertainer, where you're the focal point, where you're the main character energy. What does it look like for the main character to finally stick up for themselves, to really, really step out into the world, being completely sustained on their own light and not the attention and the energies of other people? It is like really living off of your own internal sun rather the suns and the attention and the energies of other people is what I'm getting. You're getting the fraud card, which is like disingenuous energy. And I really feel like this is for some of you Leos. You're not being genuine with yourself. Even if it's not intentional, it's like maybe you're doing the most. You're helping someone too much. You're pouring too much into somebody. You're giving too much into something that you hate, that you know is not going to work out for you. You are, you're not satisfied in some area of your life. It's like, this is not authentic. This is no longer aligned for me. I think when you realize what that is and you give yourself the permission to step away from that and choose something better because you see your worth, you're like, the price has gone up for you this month, Leo. So once you see that, once you're like, I know my worth. I saw a meme that said, I know my worth and now I'm adding tax. That's very Leo. Know your worth, add tax. Anybody that can't afford you, you're not around their presence. Sorry, I don't know this man. I don't know it. It's okay. You can really say no. You do not get access to my sunlight. You do not get access to my joy. You do not get access to my presence. It's like I'm getting the image of like royalty, like a pharaoh or empress, high priest in ancient Kemet in Egypt, and they're sitting on the throne, and it's like you can't just walk into the temple and go speak to them. You got to go through the whole hierarchy of priests and other staff to even get to the high, the high priestess, to get to the pharaoh, to get to the queen. You can't just access them immediately. You got to go through trials and tribulations. You got to go through tests. And that's what you need to put people through. That's what you need to put and demand that things go through in your life. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to stress this person out. I'm playing them. I'm going to string them along. No, some of you guys need higher standards and higher expectations for yourself. You need to be walking with nobility. You need to be acting in accordance to that elevated energy. When you're able to walk away from the things that don't embody that don't exemplify that, that's when you see a plethora of opportunities open up for you, because there's so much more. It's people vying for your attention, blessings vying for your attention, situations vying for your attention, new people that are supposed to come into your life, new opportunities are supposed to come into your life, new experiences, new ways of being, new identities. And with the 7 of Cups, it's like going back to the drawing board and refining your worth, refining your value, going back within yourself, connecting to your inner light, connecting to your inner sun, and really spending time with that to see, wow, it's so warm, it's so cozy, it's ever giving, it's ever loving, it's unconditional. Not everybody's worthy of experiencing that. So now, what are the expectations? What are the boundaries? What are the rules? What are the standards that I have to put in order for someone to be deserving of that experience, right? How am I going to conduct myself so that when I walk, so that when I be, I'm a living example of that inner vibrancy, of that inner royalty, of that magic, right? Right now, it's almost like you don't even see your own power with the 2 of Swords. You're blocking it, or there could be an experience in your past that is blocking it. You know, a wound, trauma. You're ignoring your own intuition. For a lot of you guys, it's ignoring your own intuition. You want to be loved so much. You want to be accepted so much. You want to be, whether it's popular or received or liked, or you want more money, or you want. You're forgetting that you are these things already. And that is blocking you, because when you're too codependent on the external, you forget your own internal source of that radiance, of that sun. You forget that you are the universe already. You lose touch with that. And a lot of you guys are getting intrusive thoughts. That's the way that you're getting stumbled and blocked. This is the Swords. This is the thought. This is the air. Intrusive thoughts, that's how lower entities come in. You know, it's not always like, oh my God, full on exorcism and possession. No, lower entities, interferences, lower spirits will come in through our thought forms. And we're thinking it's us thinking these things, and that's how they influence us in many ways. So pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the quality of your thoughts. Pay attention to the origins of your thoughts and the roots of your thoughts, so that you can clear that and get back to the source of who you are. Shine some of that sun on the thoughts with ease, with gentleness, with tranquility, and just be like, I noticed that. I noticed that darkness in me. Okay, I'm going to shine some light on that. It's okay. I'm not going to run away from this. I'm going to embrace this, and I'm going to know my truth. My truth is that I'm not that. It is not my reality. It is not who I am. All right, Leos. So let's get into Virgo. Virgo season, here we are. I pray that we have a good reading. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. What is the information? What do we need to know? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2023. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2023. What do they need to know? Whomever is watching, whenever they're watching. Oy vey. Very dramatic. Oy vey. Very dramatic. Baby, you guys, ooh, Lord Jesus. June, don't crash and burn, honey. You're getting the tower from the jump. So you are smelling the smoke from a mile away. And this is dealing with a foundational aspect of your life. Could be dealing with finances, could be dealing with the home, could be dealing with family, could be dealing with security, feeling secure, feeling safe, okay, in any area. It could be with your own identity. There is smoke that is rising from the Tower. You're going to have a very coming to Jesus moment. Give us additional insight on this reading. The Tower is here not to crush us, not to defeat us, but to bring us back to our source, to bring us back to our point of power, to bring us back into awareness of what we are capable of doing. Okay? To see the Tower, this is dealing, okay, y'all are gonna go through it this month. Okay? Y'all are gonna go through it this month, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is the 6-month point of the year, and Spirit said, whoa, we're flipping up the switch. Some of you guys are not making as much money as you can be making, and it deals with blockages in your root chakra. It deals with deservability. It deals with asking for help and receiving help. It deals with feeling secure and safe. Whether these are blockages from a past life, whether these are conditionings from this current life, from your childhood, from what you've experienced in the myriad of careers you've had and jobs, whether it's the storyline you believe, I gotta do it all myself. It is hard for me to be supported. It is hard for me to rely on people. People are unreliable. It is hard for me to make money. Money doesn't grow on trees. Bad money is for bad people. This deals a lot with finances, but it also deals again with the theme of security. So if you're looking to secure a home, you're looking to secure a family, you're looking to feel secure and safe in your own body, a lot of the triggers and a lot of this energy that has been kept up, shadow energy within the base chakra, the root beneath your spine, is almost released. It's released here with the devil. It's released here with the Tower, because Spirit is saying, this old way of doing things, the way that you're navigating, is no longer working. You can't operate that way no more. You are worthy of so much. You are worthy of, you are in a space of expansion. Moving forward, you're in a space of expansion, and you're not allowing yourself to expand. You're being very judgmental on yourself, and you're always constantly leaking energy instead of replenishing and generating and standing in your divine feminine. A lot of this deals with divine masculine. So if you guys have experienced any wounds with masculine energy, if you're overtly exerting your masculine energy, if you've grown up in a household where it's just been predominantly do, work, be, have, and not rest, and not create, and not play, and not indulge in your sensuality, and not be not rely on your natural magnetism to just lure things to you. This is going to be a month that's going to shake you into awareness, and it's going to point out all the things that are, this is something that you need to address. This is something that you need to address. This is something that you need to address. It could be affecting your health. It could be affecting your womb. All right. And this is not to scare you guys, but this is almost to jolt you. Like Spirit is shaking you, like, wake up. This is not working anymore. And you are calling in expansion. You are calling in freaking big money, and it's here for you. But you need to change the way. Where's the big money card? Because that shit came out and now I can't find it. You need to change the way that you operate. Your operating system, as I mentioned in this week's tarot energy forecast, is outdated, honey. And a lot of that may not even be your own doing. It could have just been the conditionings and past life things that you've absorbed and you learned from. Ace of Pentacles. You are this month building a new foundation. The floors are getting uprooted, and we're putting in linoleum. We're putting in jade, obsidian. We're putting in golds. for the floors now. The floors were wood before. They're now giving you splinters. You were okay with getting splinters and you were being stubborn. And Spirit kept on saying, listen, the woods need to be refurnished, like the wooden floors need to be uprooted, refurnished. You need to do the floors. You're on a new level. You're on a new energetic capacity. You're carrying new things. You're welcoming new energies. You're expanding. These wooden floors are no longer going to sustain the new things that you're welcoming in your life. You need to upgrade you. You need to upgrade them. And you keep ignoring that. Spirit is going to knock your ass on the ground. Whether it's emotionally, whether it's through your dreams, whether it's circumstantial, whether it's through health. And this may not happen in a very dramatic way. This may happen through just a knowing, just a discomfort, just maybe a sorrow. Maybe you're just now, instead of ignoring the fears, ignoring the anxieties, you're going to book a mental health session with a counselor. You're going to book a therapist. You're going to do subtle energy healing work. You're going to work with your chakras. You're going to clear it. You're going to ask your ancestors for help. You're going to do the work in whatever way the work is showing itself to you. You're going to do it. We do a lot of this work in the Possess Your Spirit membership, whether it's unworking struggle, unworking themes of lack, unworking traumas, in the akashic records, in our energy fields, through subtle energy work, through ancestry work. We do it all. You just got to navigate the platform and find the right class for you that we do it in. But we do all this in the Possess Your Spirit membership. So if this is calling you, use the code HOTSUMMA, HOTSUMMA, 20% off 3 consecutive months, and start doing the work for yourself, Virgos. I really see this as like a light warning. I see this more like there's so much potential that you're walking into. There's so much greatness that Spirit is like, please come correct before the summer. Please come correct before the summer, honey. You can't even be playing with yourself anymore. And I think a lot of you Virgos already know what you need to do. That's the thing. You're not dumb. You know what we need to do. We know how you need to do it. Base chakra. Secure a new foundation. Look, you're moving on. We're not doing the same old rodeo no more. We're going to the Olympics, baby. We have triumphant success. I have pinpointed the root. At least I am acknowledging it. I'm making new decisions. I'm walking a different way. The floors are no longer wooden, they're gold. That's what I see for you guys. And it's, Spirit, give me a percentage. 30% unrooted. 30%, how do you say, I guess, rooted. Lifted from the ground. So that means you guys have 70% left to do. And Spirit also wants to remind you guys that the work isn't hard. It just can't be avoided anymore. So it's hard for Virgos to deviate from a particular pattern and routine. Y'all are stubborn. And if it's like you've been doing it one way this whole time, it is very hard for you to do it a new way. But it's not hard. It's a choice. So you need to literally remove your head and look at this direction instead of being like this all the time. So you're just saying the work is not hard. Don't make it hard. Let it be easy. Okay? Let yourself be supported. Let yourself try something new. Let yourself be someone new. Let yourself adapt a new story. Let yourself get all the money and all the things that you want. I see money. I see family. I see love. I see really feeling rooted in your body. So embodied like nothing can shake you. You're a mountain. Okay? Confidence. Clarity. Vision. Power. Psychicness. All of that is here for you guys. But now it's like, what I'm getting for you guys, June is like, you know when you play like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and you come up with the last motherfucker in the freaking game, and it's like you gotta fight, what's that guy named? Guru and Goro. I remember Goro. You guys ever play Sega Genesis? I was such a tomboy, forgive me. And Goro would be the last bitch, and he was so hard because he had like 8 arms, and he just knocked you. It's like you like Liu Chang or you Sonya, and you like pow pow, and he go pop. and game over. That's where you guys are at right now. But you can't just do the same old 1-2 jab. Spirit is like, come on, try an uppercut. Try a jump and a kick. Give me something. You're very much giving me nothing. You're giving me what you gave me in 2022. We're in the middle of 2023. We need to change it up, baby. Time is rapid. Your growth is rapid. You're asking for things that won't stop, because the Virgo won't stop being ambitious. So if you're asking for new things, you gotta show up in new ways, right? So that is the sermon for you, Virgos. Okay, wow, did not expect to be roasted. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023 Tarotscopes. What do the Libras need to know? Because you know they always confused. They can't make decisions. I'm just kidding. I love all my Libras. What do you got to tell the Libra babies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What they got to know? What they got to do? What's going on? Also, before I move on to Libras, Spirit is telling me pay attention to the Venus and Leo transit right now, and especially the transit that is going to go into retrograde, okay? Because I believe Venus is in Leo, then it's about to go retrograde some point in July. And so for that Leo reading, that may apply to everyone, not just Leo transits like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It may apply to this whole sector that's going on, and to your love life, or to how you show up in love, what you expect from love, what you demand from love, how you relate to love. Like, what is love for you? Maybe you want to reconsider what that is. Anyway, Libras, we are getting the Empress, and yikes, it's almost very similar to Gemini. We are all getting our edges pulled in these readings, okay? Not a freaking single person is spared. All right, what is going on with June? What is going on with June? We get the Empress. So Spirit definitely wants you guys to have it all. Spirit wants to have it. You're not going to have it all in June, but you will have it all by the end of the year, contingent on your personal experience, personal choices. And your vision. I think you really need to be tunnel vision with your creativity. I think a lot of you guys are not thinking as big as you can be, or some of you guys are thinking big and are thinking that it's too far-fetched. Like, wow, I really can't do that. That's too far-fetched. Who am I? Can that really happen? That's a little bit of a Disney movie. You're supposed to be living in a fantasy. You're supposed to be in a Disney movie. You're supposed to be main character, Disney character, and have it all with the Empress. Very sacral chakra. What do we get? So this is an excellent month for you guys to really practice using your natural femininity, despite what gender you are or lack thereof. We all have it. And you tapping into their sacral chakra, whether it's sacred masturbation, self-love, having sex with someone that loves, supports you, or invoking those feelings, giving your womb or your genitals, TMI, I guess, but tender love and care, you know, taking the time to know yourself inside and out, taking the time to play, taking your time to be in nature, taking your time to really relish in softness here with the Empress. With the sacral chakra, there's a sense of dynamicness, if that's even a word, that you guys are hiding, you're shying from. I don't know if you guys have been wounded by a love relationship in the past, but whatever is coming is here to stay. It is not it's not a reflection of what you've experienced in the past. It's real different, but you need to kind of step in that space of allowing, a space of pleasure, space of resting in enjoying your own bodies, enjoying your creativity, enjoying your femininity. There's a lot of healing here between you and your mothers. There's a lot of healing here between you and a woman in particular that maybe had strife or has influenced you to be who you are in this day and age. And I think a lot of you guys are opening up your eyes to what that is. You know, you're opening, you're seeing things from a new standpoint. You're seeing things from an elevated perspective. Or you're noticing more beauty. You're noticing more beauty inside of yourself. You're appreciating the beauty of the clouds. You're appreciating the feeling of the air on your skin. You're appreciating that you have clean water. There's a heightened appreciation, heightened beautification within you and around you that you're noticing. There's healing going on within the divine feminine in yourself and within the divine feminine in your life. And very parallel to Gemini, you're getting the 7 of Pentacles and you're getting the 5 of Cups. So I don't really see this being much of an issue. I see this as profound healing happening for you Libras this month. It's a lot of healing. A lot of the past being rectified. A lot of you moving on from the past. Maybe in the form of a new woman. Maybe in the form of a new friend, maybe in the form of this newfound energy within you, within reclaiming your femininity has really helped you to move forward from past harm and past experiences. What I'm specifically getting for you Libras is that a lot of you guys, what Spirit is saying is a lot of you guys should experiment with the power of fragrances and scents, whether it's essential oils, doing research on what essential oils help move energetic blockages. If you've been traumatized, if you're working out blocks with your mom, if you're working out communication things with yourself, if you're working out sexual things with yourself, if you want to call in more creativity, if you want to be more authentic, be more playful, if you want to heal your inner child, really look into the power of fragrances and how certain fragrances evoke that and invoke that. And how, you know, blending, maybe even creating your own blend, Le Labo, if you want to be fancy, creating your own blend with essential oils, playing with the perfumes and the colognes you have. This is just also for the dudes, as it is for the ladies, as it is for the non-binary people. Just have fun. And whether it's taking a class or studying herbs and studying the fragrances of such, that is very, very potent and powerful for you guys. Okay, so Scorpio, oh, we got those 2 fly out. Scorpio, we just had 2 cards fly out and I hardly shuffled. So what we are getting for Scorpios for June 2023, Scorpios, the message is messaging, okay? You certainly have an ancestor coming through. Scorpios, feminine ancestor, female ancestor, okay? Could be a grandma, could be an old auntie, okay, an old mama, or someone deep in your lineage that is a maternal figure. Maybe you don't even know of them and they're showing up in the dreams. Could be a mama or somebody that wants to be visited. They need fresh flowers. They need fresh flowers in the altar. You need to go to your ancestral lands or make a trip or make the intention to go, or at least tell them that you're going to go. Or, you know, leave them a gift at their graveyard. All right, with a lot of you guys are coming out as the Phoenix, okay? You have one of the better readings of this month. Not to say that readings are good or bad, but you have more of the uplifting readings. You're getting passion ignited. So I really do feel like you're clear on your mission. You're clear on what is expected of you this month. For the duration of the month, you are now breaking through to the other side from the challenges, from the blockages, from the resistance. You also get the Tower card, but it is the last card in your spread. And I feel like because you're getting the 6 of Wands as the first card in your spread, I see this as someone who is fearless. I see this as someone who is innately confident, who has the support of this particular ancestor. Maybe this ancestor, you know of them or you don't know of them. They have gone through what you've gone through. They've gone through the struggles. They've gone through the emotional upheaval. They've gone through the financial underwhelming trials or whatever. and they've triumphed, and that's why they're so prevalent in your life. That's why they're such a big force. That's why they're asking for their flowers. And I think the interesting thing is that them asking for their flowers, them asking for a visitation, is acknowledging your own victory as well. You're sharing that connection. You're sharing that triumph. You have this new vision ignited in you. You have this new I'm gonna win. It's like an MMA fighter that's been on a victorious path. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna come up on top. Can nothing defeat me, because I've already went into this burning tower and I've survived it. You know, I got what I needed in this tower. I've saved all the people. I've saved myself. I managed to save the scraps and build myself a new sustainable tower here. So really what we are dealing with this month in June is the Four of Swords, which is the center card here. We're getting the Six of Wands moving into the Four of Swords. And I think this is a time for you to rest. I think this is a time for you to really think about what you just came out of, how you won, how it's changed you, how you want to operate moving forward. Really pray, really connect to this ancestor coming through. Really, and if you don't know who that ancestor is, go through your God spot, go through your heart, and connect to the ancestor that is most in alignment with your personal victories and struggles. And ask for guidance, ask for communication in a way that makes you feel safe and comfortable and is elevated. I really feel like whatever tests that you've had for the duration of the year, they're done. You've made it. Everyone's still going to have a challenge, but you have the resources now to navigate that challenge. It's not going to be impossible. Whatever test that you were supposed to experience in 2023 is done. You're on the other side, Scorpio. So really, the focal point is in giving yourself those flowers, giving that ancestor their flowers, and really relishing in the fact that you are badass, and you know you can overcome, and you're resilient, and to really stand by for the next iteration of who you are, because that's you're like the phoenix bird that came out of the ashes, and the phoenix bird is now still regrowing some of its wings. So I see like I see the image that I'm getting is like an orangey, golden, yellow phoenix, but some of the new feathers that are coming out are like this translucent blue, translucent purple, translucent pink. So maybe cooling yourself down after a period of aggression and relentless activity, and holding space for yourself in tranquility, and holding space for the new version of you. Some of you may know what that is. Some of you will be very surprised on who you become in a good way. It's a good way. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius for June 2023, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Saggies. What is their reading? What do they need to know? What do they need to be made aware of? Saggies. Focus on this, Saggies. Focus on this. Even blow at the screen. Give us a little luck here. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2023. Let's see. Busy. Booked and busy. Aligned encounters. Pivoting from some encounters. Pivoting. Your first card is the Three of Pentacles, okay? And this, I see this as a very resource card. I see this as someone who is well connected. So if some of you Sagittarius are not well connected, this is a month for you to put yourself out there, for you to network, for you to ask questions, for you to get curious, for you to get social. Go to the parties and ask questions in the DMs, ask questions in the comment section. Involve yourself. Make sure that your expertise is known. If you have something to offer, make sure people know about it. Develop a 1-minute pitch so that you can really talk about your business or your services or your dreams and ambitions. Send those emails to those people that you need to send. Start building that dream. Okay, you have a vision, you have an intention, you're talking, I want to do this and that. Start doing it, whether it's with or without people. I see some of you guys are like, well, I want to work out. We'll start building a workout plan. I want to do this with the business. I want to do this. I want to take my business in this direction. We'll, get a trademark. Start a website. Go YouTube how to do what you need to do. This is a month of action. This is a month of aligned kinship and aligned partnership. So meeting the right people at the right time. Meeting people that are placed in your presence to bring you to the next level. But also coming to the realization with the 8 of Cups that maybe some people that you have in your quadrant, some people that you have in your sector, some people that you have in your field already cannot provide furthermore, right? And so it's choosing with intentionality. It's choosing with that laser vision, laser focus, paying attention to people's energy. Not necessarily being opportunistic, but also being realistic. Like, is this person draining me? Is this person contributing to the final vision? If not, then I don't need to spend so much time with them. Or I'm going to sector and factor out who I'm spending time with. Okay, I think you guys need to put yourself out there because there is a surprise coming in for you. There could be, someone that you didn't expect having the exact thing that you need. And I don't know how to describe it. Could just be some of you guys are looking for a job and your brother, sister's girlfriend, I don't know, your brother, sister's sister has the perfect job for you. It's something very bizarre like that. You're not going to know unless you ask for what you need. Closed mouths don't get fed. And put yourself out there for sure. But I am seeing a lot. You're getting the Ace of Cups in the center card in conjunction with the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a lot of blessings from really being social, being charismatic, main character energy, but also being in a position to really care about other people. The book that's coming for me that I'm looking at right now is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Some of you guys need to read that. Some of you guys need to kind of practice those things this month because it's going to be a great value and great assistance. There's a lot of wisdom in the elders around you, so pay attention to that. Whether your mama, your papa, your grandpa, your grandma, your ancestors have a lot to share with you, or wise spirit guides, listen to that. They're pouring a lot of knowledge on you. And, I would not be surprised. You do have a surprise card here. I would not be surprised if the path that you're embarking on now is something that you are going to completely deviate from. You're going to do like a 180 on it. You're like, let's scrap this idea. Let's scrap this vision. Let's scrap this trajectory and let's do something completely different because this is not what I want. I think these steps are going to be revealed to you, Sagittarius. I think the steps are going to be revealed to you in June. You're not going to be clueless. You're going to meet the right people at the right time. You're going to go to the right places. You're going to be invited to the right places. You're going to feel inspired to send that email. You're going to be inspired to send that DM. You're going to be inspired to go to that conference. You're going to be inspired to sign up for that course. You're going to be inspired. It's going to be spirit-led action. And so if you do have to deviate from something, it's not going to be sorrowful. It's not going to be, oh my God, I can't believe I need to do this. So scary. It's going to be like, this is the right thing for me to do. I know I need to do it. I've seen the signs. I've gotten the memo. And that's it. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. What is the wisdom for Capricorn What do my Capricorns need to know? Capricornios. First card is the Three of Wands. Going big places, going big places. Lots of travel for you Capricorns. So come June, start booking tickets, start making reservations, start making plans. The travel is coming in conjunction with a major upgrade in your life as well. Something is going to be unsatisfactory for you, unsatisfying. Something is going to be like, okay, I really like this. I really have no reason to move. I really am feeling cozy and comfortable, but there's something on me, something in me is saying, go beyond the horizon. I want something bigger. I want something better. I deserve more. So with the Three of Wands, this month is calling for expansion in a couple avenues of your life. That expansion may translate to a literal move. It may require you to really be introspective and really think about your life. Like, am I just riding the wave because everyone's riding the wave? Or am I really doing what I want to do? Like, am I really trying to think big and aim big and reach bigger goals? Not in a laborious way, but like, sky's the limit. Why am I on the ground? Why am I not using my wings? So you Capricorns have the Hermit coming out. So this is going to require you being one with your magic. Maybe checking out, scrying, your crystal ball. Maybe talking to your spirits and seeing what advice they have to tell you. What they're showing you in the next couple of years. Maybe pulling your cards out. Maybe just journaling and creating like a map of your whole life. This is where I'm at now. What do I really want from this? Am I just satisfied with this? The bare minimum? Can I do more? Can I have more? Can I reach for more? And I think that that's going to hit the ball rolling here with the Chariot. Last card of your spread is the Chariot for June, moving into July. I really see major things happening in August for you guys. Capricorns, I see some of you guys stepping into a more teaching role, professor, leading, CEOs, visionaries, doing what hasn't been done, being the pioneers in your family, reclaiming some sort of a gift in your lineage. Maybe there was a judge or going back to law school. Maybe there was somebody in your family that was a world traveler. You decided to quit your job and do some work online, be nomadic and travel the world. Something massive like that. But with the Hermit, it's like, stay put until you got that vision clear. Don't tell nobody about it, but be about it. Be big, be expansive. Again, focus, the eye, focus. Your sixth chakra, your third eye, is going to reveal all that you need to know. Okay, it's going to show you what lies up ahead. If you guys are taking my Beyond the Veil course, you already know how to activate your clairvoyance. If you're in my Possess Your Spirit, we do a lot of clairvoyance activities. So knowing what the next steps are in whatever way you access that, whether it's through divination, whether it's through your natural intuition, is going to show you the next steps. It's just going to show you what lies ahead in your future, a possibility. Possibility. Hold on now, because they want me to pull out this for Capricorn. What I'm also getting for Capricorns is this may require that you leave people behind. This may require that you leave a town in that you've lived in 17 years, or that you leave your parents behind. Maybe you even leave a partner behind, and that is okay. It's not going to be easy, but it's okay, because you need to make a choice. You're going to choose them, or you're going to choose yourself. That is going to be the most difficult thing. There's hope here for you. Hope. So it's not like you're going to never see them again. You'll see them again. It's just Fleetwood Mac, you can go your own way. That is playing right now. You can go your own way. Spirit is like, are you going to go your own way, or are you going to follow somebody else's path? Are you going to be muggle, or are you going to be a powerful creator, right? We shall see with the information that you receive. Capricorn, lies. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 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 Let's get into the reading, June 2023. Aquarius, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, fast development, fast news, incoming news. Pay attention to your inbox. Pay attention to your emails. Pay attention to your text messages. Pay attention to what you're not saying that needs to be said, because you're going to feel pressure. Spirit is applying pressure to push you forward in some way. If you're waiting to hear back from news, that may very well be coming in this month, towards the end of June into July. Some of you guys may need to think about expanding, relocating in order to be in other areas that are much more opportunistic for you. Again, you are growing like the other sign are expanding. And some of the spaces that you guys are living in, Aquarius, is like, it's not conducive to your destiny. It's not conducive to your purpose. So I would implore you, Aquarius, is to get an astral cartography reading and see where your lines lay, the best opportunities for love, best opportunities for career, okay? Because I'm really getting like the space that you are living in may not be conducive to the visionary that you are. That may mean that you need to move. That may mean that you need a bigger apartment. That may mean that you can stay in your space and you just need a bigger place. That may mean that you need to clean your space and you need to get rid of things. You may need to remodel. You need to redecorate. It may mean a lot of things. You will know. You will know it for yourself. But Spirit is like, get out of the stale energy. There's some stale energy. There's an old way of being. There's an old way of thinking that is trying to move you away from. If you guys are having tumultuous time in your relationships, that is going to come to a head. That is going to come to a head. If you're having arguments with your lover, if you're having a hard time finding a resolution, I do see you being okay, but it's going to come to the surface because it needs to be talked about. Some of you guys are just not really comfortable with expressing your emotions, and you need to be in a space where I feel like I feel the way I feel because this is why I feel it, and I feel confident in the way I feel, and I am okay with being vulnerable. Some relationships are coming to an end, or it could just be a facet of the relationship that's no longer working for you. The relationship is changing. Maybe some of your partners, I see Aquarius, some of your partners are changing and you're just going to need to roll with the punches and accept them as this new form. Some of you may realize that maybe you were in a long-term relationship where it was your ride or die, best friends, marriage, whatever, and the rug was just pulled from you, and it's like, wow, maybe this is not that anymore. And so that is okay. I really see a massive ego death for you guys. I see a massive ego death, but I also see celebration and see you regaining your soul. I see you regaining your spirit. I see you being in alignment with that spirit. I also see you no longer hiding your gifts, Aquarius. I'm not ready. I need more training. I'm in the shadows of my mentors. No longer the case. I see you guys stepping out, but it is going to require effort for you to step out. It is going to require vulnerability and self-acceptance and being emotional, and maybe the support of that lover, of that partner, or just realizing maybe you need another partner, or you need a change of pace in your relationships that are going to support the person that you're becoming and transitioning into now. Aquarius. Everybody's getting a damn chakra. Solar plexus. So the root and the blockages are in your solar plexus, whether it's your inability to express what it is that you want, the inability to really move forward with that light and to share the gifts that you came in with, to share your creations, the inability to express or abide by your will, to commit to your will. All of that is being challenged and shown to you, but all of that is also something that you're learning to really accept and hone in on and express in a healthy way. Wear yellows, clear, using meditations, watch a lot of comedy, laugh, speak from your diaphragm, speak from your stomach. Use your authentic voice. That's very important. Use your authentic voice. Use your authentic voice. It is safe for you to be seen. It is safe for you to be heard. It is safe for you to be felt, Aquarius. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2023. Not you getting the 8 of Wands as well, Pisces. Pisces, life is about to shift. This could be incoming news of pregnancy, incoming news of fertility. There is an ancestor that wants to come in. So if you're not looking to get pregnant, just bear in mind. If you're not, this could also mean you're channeling something that the ancestors want you to birth, not just a child. Okay, and this is something that you may have been fearful of. You may have been fearful of information that you already know that you've been avoiding, but now you're in a space to receive. You're in a space to step into that. So if some of you guys are really looking to start a family or expand the family, the time is now. If some of you guys are looking to put out that book, that business, do that move, do that transition, the time is now. You're really blessed and highly favored with this, and I don't think there's any more fear. Whatever fear and apprehension and blockages you guys had, that sort of resistance is cleared. But let me tell you, life is going to come at you fast this month. Life is going to come at you fast. A lot of you guys are in your femininity. A lot of you guys are in your softness. So I love this for you because you've been stepping in that, you've been using that more, you've been out of sadness. There's dealing with some sort of sadness around a man or maybe divine masculinity or a person, and you're out of that now. It's like you've accepted the circumstance, you've accepted that person's purpose and role in your life, and you're now ready to shift out of that. You're ready to shift into a new beginning. Ooh, I gotta stretch my back, baby. I've been here all day. Universe wants you to do absolutely nothing but be one with it. Do absolutely nothing but accept all the cups. Start collecting all the cups because they're coming at you. Pay attention to your dreams. You're gonna have a lot of prophetic dreams. Okay, if you dream of fish, then you know it's it. Pregnancy, don't let me tell you twice. Life is going to come at you fast. All the things you're asking for falling into your lap. Have your arms ready to receive, but also have your arms ready to juggle. Okay, because it's not bad. It's really great things that you're ready for, that you're no longer resisting in your womb, that you're no longer fearful of. Maybe there was a point of like, I'm not ready, or this is going to interfere with my life, or I got to do this in order to have that first. That's no longer the case. You're wide open. You're receptive. You're fluid. You're water. You can move around the boulders, on top of the boulders, under the boulders. You can assume the form of a cup. You can solidify yourself. You can vaporize yourself. You can liquefy yourself. There's so many forms you can take, and you're like now not resisting any of it. And that really puts you in the optimal position to get all of what is deserving, what you're deserving of. So Aries, someone, that fell out. What? 5 of Pentacles. Why did this fly out, Aries? Who are you bothering, Aries? What's bothering you, Aries? Why is this a struggle card? Why are you dragging your feet, Aries? What is this? Oh, you're not anymore. June says, please don't do that. Leave that person behind. Leave that thing behind. Leave that thought behind. If it's struggle, nope, make it easy. How can I make this easy? Do I need to cleanse my house? Do I need to cleanse my thoughts? How can I make this easy? Okay. If you guys are having issues with your children or your inner child, there will be a solution in June. There will be a breakthrough with this. There will be healing. There will be health. There will be happiness. There will be hope. There will be love, Aries. That whole experience, whether it's with your inner child, having some sort of trouble, whether it's with an actual child, that is a gift. You needed to go through that. That was a gift. That's a spiritual lesson. So you can find your own inner light, so that you can know how to access the light if that ever shows up again. That was a karmic theme that you navigated. This is the Justice card. So whatever you're experiencing in June, it could be challenges with your inner child. It could be themes happening in your life, in your external life, that really reflect whatever happened in your childhood, that you're now clearing, that you're now saying, I don't want that pattern anymore. I've healed that. I'm not accepting that in my reality. Or I've transmuted that. I've alchemized that. Could be something with the kid. Kid is being very rebellious, mouthing off, crying, really emotional. If you have kids, really pay attention to them this month, Aries, because they're going to be revealing a lot to you from the spirit realm, and they're going to be reflecting a lot of your own inner light, or the light that you are ignoring and resisting. A lot of you need to release the load that you have been carrying. And I think this is the ending of a karmic cycle for you and your child. It's almost like you've broken something that your child no longer has to go through because you've cleared it. And again, this can also pertain to your inner child. If you guys don't have children, your inner child wants to give you a gift. Do an inner child meditation. Spend time with your inner child. Do something that your inner child like to do. Plan a date for yourself with you and your inner child. Send your inner child light. If you guys do any subtle energy work, healing techniques in the Possess Your Spirit, inner child work, okay? Send it healing streams of grace. Send it light, okay? Because this is a really pivotal month for you guys to step into play, to step into possibilities, to step into miracles, because I don't think the next chapter for you is very clear, but it will be. It's something that you didn't anticipate, and it's something much more glorious. It's a lot of you guys are stepping into a healing role, and it's not what you anticipate. It's something much bigger than that. And it may be something bigger than that because you're creating it, because it hasn't been created yet. And so in whatever way that healing role manifests, whether it's traditional healing, whether it's unconventional healing, whether it's something that wouldn't be normally classified as healing, but is, it's going to be wonderful for you. So final reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2023. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2023. Taurus, 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 Taurus. What is your message, Spirit, for Taurus for this month? What is the theme? What do they need to know? Ten of Pentacles. Real good. Five of Cups. So coming to a head. Five of Swords. You're not meant to be around a lot of people this month, Taurus. Okay, you just came out of a new season, new era. Your birthdays, Taurus. I would give elevation to your ancestors. Elevate your ancestors, because a lot of them could be causing interferences and fussiness. A lot of you Tauruses could be very exhausted, could be tired. Maybe you partied a lot last season. Maybe you didn't get what you expected, but something better is on the horizon. I think this is hitting a lot of Taurus. You didn't get what you expected. Something better is on the horizon. You're getting the transformation card. So you're still undergoing a metamorphosis, and you're still trying to do the most in the process of the metamorphosis. This isn't a time for you to make decisions. This isn't a time for you to take a lot of action. This isn't a time for you to spend a lot of time with 50, 11 people. This is a time to relish in your own, don't give away your resources. Spirit is saying, like, you love to like take care of people, feed people, house people, be with people, and Spirit is saying, please don't do that. You need to save your resources. You need to spend all your wealth on yourself. That includes your time and your energy and your money. Okay, giving yourself affirmations, really supporting yourself during this time of transformation, and just knowing, again, there is a spirit guide. This is coming out for a lot of people today. There is a womanly spirit guide. I don't think it's an ancestor for you, Taurus. I think it's a spirit that you work with that is either of a saint, or it could even possibly be an unelevated spirit that is coming up now to assist you in something that, you know, not all unelevated spirits are the worst. They might be contracted for a particular goal or aim. They might need something, but this should be used selfishly, not let's send that for this or that. It's I need this or I want this. And I see you depleted. A lot of you guys are depleted, and rightfully so. It could be just spending too much time with people. And it doesn't mean that's the wrong people. It's just, this is a period of transformation that you need to assess for yourself. You need to be one with yourself. You need to save. You're getting people who siphon your time and your energy. You're getting people who want to spy on you, who want to see what you're going to do next. You're getting people who are underestimating you. This isn't a time to get vindictive. This isn't a time to get back at people. This isn't a time to get angry. This is a time to really solidify on what is transforming. I feel like a total house is having a rehaul. I see like a mansion completely being remodeled, rehauled. I see internally health being reassessed, rehauled. The way you operate around people being assessed, rehauled. The way you work being assessed, rehauled. The way you visualize things being assessed and rehauled. So, really good stuff. Don't see this as a bad thing. I just see this as self-preservation. Really, like, you got 10% of your batteries left. How do we save the 10% so your battery doesn't die before you get home? Type of energy, right? So, new beginnings. You're getting this. I see this more on, like, I see this around Dia de los Muertos, like anywhere from like end of September all the way to beginning of November. You will be where you need to be and you will have what you have, but it's not, the people you have around you will not be the same. You might have new characters, you might have old characters coming back, you might have a whole new mansion altogether. Exciting. There's nothing for you to do but to know what you need to do and to listen to the spirit that's coming through. So thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. This was a very freaking long video. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, again, throughout the month of June, you can save 20% off 3 consecutive months of Possess Your Spirit membership using the code HOTSUMMA, HOTSUMMA, at the checkout box. The link is below. Please like and share and subscribe with your friends, because this was a vibe. And I love you guys as per usual. Ciao. I will see you next month. I will see you next week. Tarot energy.